Hey there, viewers. So I am back, and something I really want to do is get all the maintenance done on this car because when you buy a used car, you never know what maintenance has ever been done to it. Simple things to do, especially on these Honda Fits. Which one of the reasons why I like them so much is maintenance is really easy to do on these. So if you want to do it yourself, grab yourself a couple of jugs of oil, coolant, filters, and yeah, do it yourself and save yourself some money. So one thing I also did check is the front end, because the tires look like it's pretty smooth on this side and it's kind of on the wear bar. But surprisingly, there's no play in the front end, so that's good. And I also looked at tie rods. It looked like they're original too back there. Let's see if I can get some light there. Yeah, they're like original tie rods that's never been touched. So yeah, one thing I noticed since I had my old Honda Fit is things barely wear on these things. So it's a good economy car if you want to save yourself money. Yeah, maintenance are really easy to do. So yeah, if you're a student or have a kid that's just learning how to drive, Honda Fit is perfect vehicle for them. Other than that, these are the tires that I bought. I got 4 tires. They're not brand new, but they are used, but they have plenty of tread left. Practically brand new tread left. And yeah, so they are also Michelin Defender, so that's they're a pretty good tire. So that's what's going on in this car. And yeah, also I'm probably gonna check all the brakes while I'm at it too. So yeah, let me just get right to it. I'm gonna start draining the coolant, doing the oil and filter, and pop out the cabin filter. And you guys can see how easy all of this is, and you can just do it yourself at home and save yourself some money. All right, so let's start with changing the coolant. Make sure you take this off when the car is cold, because you definitely don't want a face full of coolant. So that just helps with draining it. So let's go underneath and just showing you where the drain plug is, or some people call it the petcock. It is just right here. Yeah, so you just give that a turn and I'll just let it drain. Sometimes they're pretty tight. And yeah, start draining the coolant. And there you have it. So we're just gonna let that drain for now. Once it's all drained out, we're gonna fill it up. All right, so while that is draining, let's take a look at that cabin filter in there. Okay, get some light here. So to get these glove box out, you just gotta squeeze the sides together, and the glove box should come out. And there you go. Yeah, so that's your cabin filter in there. Comes out like so. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's dirty, but it's super dirty. But yeah, let's throw a new one in. I just want to show you what I use to fill up coolant. I've had this kit for like, I don't know, God knows how long, but this was when I was back an apprentice. It cost me like, I can't remember, maybe 20-30 bucks, and it's 10 years later and I still have it. And, I guess it's a good investment, I guess. So it comes with the adapter. This should be the adapter here. If you don't know which one, just compare the radiator cap, right? And that's usually the one. And it just goes on. And that should be it. Just stick the funnel on there. And there you go. So once it's done draining, I'm just gonna start filling it up with coolant, but it's still coming out. It's starting to come out as a slow drip, so I'm just gonna close off that drain plug. Oh, that's tight. All right, so usually a whole jug of coolant should be good enough for this. But if I need more, I usually have extra. Just dump it in. All right, while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna drain the oil now. I only have one drain bucket, so I can, it's do one, then the other. So I'm gonna move the bucket over. And where your drain plug is, they do have it labeled engine, if you can see that. It says engine oil. The filter is just right there. I'm just gonna let that drain. See if I can take this filter off. Oh, I can turn it by hand. All right, I'll leave that. Yeah, I spun it off by hand. At least somebody didn't over tighten these filters. So I'm trying to get this, you can definitely tell that this drain plug has been used multiple times. It doesn't come off, so I'm gonna cut it off. Drain plug back in. All right, that's good. Get that filter out. Yeah, make sure the old gasket's still on there, and it is. So, yeah, you can also take a look up there. All right, so now I'm just gonna fill up the oil. I think 3.8 liters should be good. So 4 bottles is plenty. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the car. Oh, and of course the battery's dead. Now this car has been sitting for a while. Luckily, I have my jumper battery. All right, good. Alright, so if you want to reset your oil maintenance light, just go to the screen, hold the button until it flashes. Usually it'll blink like a B1 or, you know, 1, 2, 3 or A1 something. Those are just corresponding to what your maintenance is. Basically, it'll tell you what you need to do on the dash or whatever maintenance you need to do. So yeah, if you're unsure what maintenance to do, just follow that. Once it's blinking, you just press and hold again, and it'll just reset itself. And there you go. So if anybody's wondering, it has 237,656 kilometers. Just pull the dipstick and have a look. Wipe it off first, and then recheck. Yeah, it's perfect. Right on the top dot. If you can see that. So yeah, there's your oil change. I'm just gonna let it run some more because, you know, you gotta bleed the air out of coolant. Make sure the thermostat opens, and yeah, let it bleed the air out. All right, so that's all done. I did the oil change. I changed the coolant. You can see how simple it was. I got some tires that I want to put on. Probably not at this time, but if I do, I'm probably going to take it to Jerry's and get it mounted. But the next thing I think I want to do is clean up the interior, because the interior looks pretty nasty. I think it's due to the water leak it had. I did make a video about fixing that water leak in the back, but it does smell like a wet dog. So it's I don't know if you can see in the seat, there's like white specks, white spots, right? That's white mold. Also here, it looks, there's a lot more in the back. Yeah, like right there in the center console, mold down there, mold down there. Yeah, and then like the seat over here is all moldy over there, and the center console is pretty nasty. So I'm gonna do some cleaning. Probably get some body work done too. I'm gonna, you know, sand everything down and fix up all the damages and stuff, and maybe just repaint it, and repaint it the color that this car never came with. So I don't know. See what happens. I might paint it green like my truck. Because or the color I had when I had a 92 Civic, and I wrapped it with the matte green color. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.